is Sarah Bay, and today I'm going to give a tribute to Bert Williams. Bert Williams was born in the 1800s, and he moved to America during 1893. He came from the West Indies, and he was very, very poor. He had a mother, a father, a brother, and a sister. His father died when Bert was very young, and Bert was, after he finished high school, he was studying civil engineering. And since his father died, his mother was living paycheck to paycheck, struggling, trying to feed the family. So then Bert thought, okay, I have to do something to help my mom out. I mean, she's struggling with me and my siblings. So he then tried to do a get-rich-quick scheme, and he started doing Broadway. Now, during the 1900s, it was very racist back then, very prejudiced, so it was very hard for him to get a job. When he did get a job, he got a job because he was a fair, light-skinned African-American. He was light-skinned, so they let him work. But when he worked, they made him do degrading things to his own race. Like, he would work for the minstrel shows. And minstrel shows were shows where, you know, you have white people and they would paint their faces black using black paint, and then use either pink paint or red paint to paint around the mouth. To almost make fun, like all black people were like really dark and have really bright red lips. And Bert, he went along with this, and he also painted his face all black and painted his lips red. A lot of people really didn't like him. Well, a lot of black people didn't like him because they thought, how dare you, you know, go degrade yourself just to get money. But then some of them liked him because they said, okay, he's working hard for his family. And this is why I'm giving him a tribute, because I think as a person, I don't know who can take all that criticism and all that pain and hurt, and he still smiled on stage and performed and did what he had to do to feed his family. Later on in his career, he continued to do things, and he faced racial every day. And it was to the extreme where every time he performed on stage, after the performance, either the hotel or restaurant would clean the stage like he was some type of germ or something like that. And I think that's kind of tough. I mean, if I was Bert, I would just quit and say, the heck with this, I quit. I will just be poor and eat ants or something. But he continues to take the criticism, take the racial comments, and just go on with his life trying to feed his family. After the minstrel shows, he's quit because he had a partner, and his partner, who he was doing the shows with, he died of pneumonia. So Bert was just doing, was by himself, and he figured, okay, it's time for him to just go on. During Broadway, as the years passed, more African Americans got jobs in Broadway. Well, they will start off as playing a mammy role, like some women will play the mammy role, and a mammy is basically like, during slavery, like the caregiver of the slave owner's children, like the motherly type, who all she would just cook and clean around the house and take care of the children. Like some of the black women will play mammies, or they'll play Jezebels, and those girls were like I guess you can call them skanks or whatever, like do it real quick and that kind of stuff. But as it went on, the roles got more, better for them, and they played actually important roles like doctors or mothers or other important roles instead during Broadway. After he died, which he died from, well, no one actually knows how he died. He was doing a show, and then he just automatically collapsed, and they rushed him to the hospital, and he was in the hospital for a couple weeks, and then a month later he died. But the reason why I'm giving this tribute to Bert, because I think even though a lot he'd been through, people might criticize and say, oh, you're letting people talk about you and you're making fun of your own race. No, yeah, he was, but at the same time, he was doing it for us, for the Will Smiths you see today and the Denzel Washingtons. If it wasn't for Bert Williams, they wouldn't be getting rich off of one movie and whatever they do today. So that's why I give my speech on Bert, because I think he did a lot for the entertainment industry in the black community.